Good evening. I would like to call, oops, sorry about this, forgot to put my mic on. Good evening. I would like to call this regular meeting of council to order on October 20th at, let's say 7 p.m. We will stay seated for a moment of silent reflection. Thank you. Could we bring up the mayor's address, please? Thank you. I wish to begin my address by sending speedy recovery wishes to Mayor Rose. On behalf of council and the township, please listen to what your doctor tells you, and we're looking forward to having you back in the council chambers and the mayor's chair. Last week, I attended an Ottawa Valley Waste Recovery meeting, and on Wednesday, October 15th, I was at the county for an orientation. On Thursday, I attended the monthly Shaw Woods board meeting. A reminder that on October 25th, that's this Saturday, the Recreation Committee is hosting a Halloween event at the Golden Lake Community Hall from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. I would also like to thank the office staff for decorating the workplace and council chambers, and the Public Works for keeping our roads in such a. Don't forget to set your clocks back 1 hour on November 2nd. I have a resolution that the October 20th, 2025 mayor's address be accepted as presented. Moved by Councillor Buckwald, seconded by Councillor Robinson. All in favor? Not opposed, carried. Is there a declaration of pecuniary interest or general nature thereof? Seeing none, we'll move on to the adoption of the minutes. I have a resolution that the September 16th, 2025 regular council minutes and the October 2nd, 2025 special council minutes be approved as presented. Moved by Councillor Robinson, seconded by Councillor Buckwald. Any questions or comments or errors or omissions in the 2 minutes? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Seeing, okay, we're gonna bring that up. Could we just see the report, please?
Yeah, so we're gonna read it. I'm gonna speak to she wish.
Okay, as we know, Mayor Rose did have some heart issues, and all was good. But to make things run smoothly, we used a bylaw that was passed in 2024 that I would be the deputy mayor, and if something were to happen to me, Councillor Robinson would be the next in line. Council accepts the regrets of Mayor Rose for a period of 3 months in accordance with the Municipal Act, Section 259C. Moved by Councillor Buckwald, seconded by Councillor Burnt. All in favor? Carried.
The resolution, open the report for
Okay, I can, well, we can bring it up while I read.
which the report.
Yes, yes, please. A resolution in regards to a 4-H community grant application. That council provides 1 2-hour weekly free use of the Golden Lake Community Hall from November 24th, 2025 to November 1st, 2026. To the Golden Lake Club, 4-H Club. Unless required on such evening for municipal purposes when notified by the township. Moved by Melvin, Councilor Burnt, seconded by Councilor Buckles. Questions or comments? So I do have a couple comments, I guess. When I was in 4-H, we just went to people's houses, and it seems like this is a big financial commitment because they're asking it for it rent-free. And I am not sure if that's what we want to do right now. Councilor Robinson?
I know we had this conversation last year that, and same concern is that it's a big financial commitment. So I'm just wondering if we cut it in half.
Have the same dates, but they have to pay.
For part of it.
They seem like they're asking for a number of dates. Before it was just a few dates, and now it seems
It's a whole year.
that it is a whole year. Councilor Buckles?
When they spoke to us the last time, I think they came to us partly through the year, they were just starting the sheep club, was it not?
I'm not sure.
Because I don't think they were planning for a full year at that point, so that might be why it's for a longer period again. And as far as for meeting in people's homes, that becomes a lot more difficult now for organizations. Because you have to have your background checks, so how you count the background checks in people's homes, things like that. So a lot of groups now are looking for community facilities like this.
Yeah, Councilor Robinson?
And how are they getting, like, generating revenue? Or is it all free?
Okay, so just knowing what before, they need 2 leaders, and both of those leaders, they can't be related. And they also have to do the criminal background check and all that other stuff, right? So I mean, they could have it at, I guess, that leader's house, right? In terms of revenues, they pay a fee, and that goes to like 4-H Ontario. And they might be able to apply for stuff, but that would just be like pens and paper and that kind of stuff, right? Maybe not photocopying. Usually you do it all now. Like the 4-H, I could be wrong, I'd have to talk to my son. You need 10 meetings for you to make your achievement program, right? I'm not sure where they're getting the 49 weeks. Like, I'm not sure what they're doing. Like, I don't know of any 4-H club that goes for 49 weeks. Usually you start in the spring, you do something, you go to a fair, you get your achievement, and then you move on. Like 49 weeks is a long time.
It's a huge commitment.
It is a huge commitment. That's nearly a year.
Well, it's our budget.
That's right. Okay, so the resolution just says that council approves 1 2-hour weekly free from and that dates, right? Which would add up to $3,920. So, yes, Councilor Buckles?
I think the way I look at it is maybe a little bit different. Is if we say no, then there's no cost to us, but then they may not have that safe environment to do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna read this resolution. It says that council provides 25 2-hour sessions, free use of the Golden Lake Community Hall from November 24th, 2025 to November 1st, 2026 to the Golden Lake. I'm gonna say Golden Lake 4-H, I'm gonna say Sheep Club. Unless required on such evening for municipal purposes when notified by the township. Are the mover and the seconder okay with the changes?
Like that, yes.
Okay, any other questions or comments? Okay, all in favor? Carried. Okay. So when that gets sent to them, can you tell them to write it to the notary and finalize it? Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, we seem to be working now.
Should I say the resolution again?
Yes, please.
The council accepts Miss Herman's resignation as the North Algona Wilberforce Township representative on the Bonashire Union Public Library Board. That the clerk gives public notice of the vacancy and implements the process to fill the vacancy. Moved by Councillor Robinson, seconded by Councillor Buckles. Questions or comments? Okay, I just have a comment. I have these beautiful cards. So, would it be okay if we just wrote her name and say thank you for, being our person, and then maybe I could ask the office to send them? Okay. All in favor? Carried. I have a resolution that council provides 4 3-hour Golden Lake Community Hall free rentals to the EDSNA to provide CPR and AED training to community members when the hall is available, unless required for municipal purposes when notified by the township, and that the security deposit be waived as long as the EDSNA completes the rental agreement. Moved by Councillor Robinson, seconded by Councillor Buckland. Questions or comments? All in favor? I have a resolution that council accepts the tile drain inspector report as information. Moved by Councillor Councillor Burnt. Seconded by Councillor Buckles. Any comments, questions? I just have one. So how do we pay him, just by an hourly wage?
Yeah, so, what I've suggested, like in other municipalities, like partnered before,
Mhm.
that's why what I've used before is his hourly rate plus 20% to account for employment benefits. And then in this case, I'm hoping to charge it back to
The person that's,
residents.
okay, thank you.
So there's a whole bunch, we're gonna see more information about this again, it's a provincial, I would call it download this tile drain loan program, and so.
Okay. Thank you. All in favor? Carried. I have a resolution that council accept the Q3 fire department update report as information. Moved by. Okay, Councillor Robinson. Seconded by Councillor Brooks. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, all in favor?
Surprised.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks Kevin for all your hard work. I have a resolution that correspondence items 9.1.1 to 9.1.6 be accepted as information. Moved by Councillor Buckwald. Seconded by Councillor Robinson. Any questions or comments? I just have one comment in terms of the Ottawa Valley waste recovery. They're looking and the township will get correspondence, But they're looking, in the future to closing, the gate free where we would take our recyclables and our garbage just on Mondays. And also on Boxing Day. It's a cost saving measure and they're finding that they were having another person come in and it was just costing them more money, so. We could still take our recyclables to be but we couldn't take any garbage down. Okay. That's all I got. All in favor? Motion carried. Okay, I have a resolution that a member of council attends the Senior Active Living Fair. Could we bring that up at the date, please?
November 24th.
Is anybody able to make that date?
Maybe.
Is that a good maybe or a bad one? Okay.
It's Monday.
Okay, you good?
That should be good.
Okay. Now, do we have to call or anything? Should we notify them? Like, can you? Okay, and can you say that Councilor Robinson will be going? Mhm. Okay, so I'm just gonna read that one more time. A resolution that a member of council attends the Senior Active Living Fair. Moved by Councilor Burnt and seconded by Councilor Buckles. Thank you, Maria, for going. Okay, I have a resolution that council directs the purchasing of a Remembrance Day wreath at the cost of $320 through the Royal Canadian Legion Eganville from the council public relations budget. Now, the mover moved by Councilor Buckwald, second by Councilor Burnt. Any questions or comments? No? All in favor?
Sorry,
Sorry, go ahead.
have we decided which one?
I just looked at the price and thought it was $120.
That's something that I've seen.
I think you just say the amount you're going to give them and
They figured out the one.
they preserve it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All in favor? Thank you, carried. Okay. I have a resolution, now therefore, the Council of North Algona Wilberforce enact the following bylaw. Bylaw 2024-41, being a bylaw to appoint a tile drain inspector. Moved by Councilor Robinson.
Oh, sorry, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Let's just talk about the resolution, so say about 2025. Actually.
Okay. Okay. 2025, got it. I'll read it again. A resolution now for the Council of North Algona Wilberforce enact the following bylaw. A bylaw 2025-41, being a bylaw to appoint a tile drain inspector, moved by Maria, Councilor Robinson, seconded by Councilor Buckwald. Questions or comments? All in favor? Carried. Resolution, the council accepts the September and October recreation committee chair reports. Moved by Councillor Buckwald. Seconded by Councillor Brent. Any questions, comments? No, all in favor? Carried. Perfect. Okay, we're looking through these so we can get to that whole game. A resolution confirmatory bylaw, that bylaw 2025-42, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of council for October 20th, 2025. Be read a first and second time this 20th day of October 2025. Read a third time and finally passed this 20th day of October 2025. Moved by Councillor Buckwald. Seconded by Councillor Burnt. Comments or questions? All in favor? Perfect. Last but not least, I have a resolution that this October 20th, 2025 regular meeting of council adjourns at, we're going to say 7:26. Moved by Councillor Robinson. Seconded by Councillor Buckwald. All in favor? Carried. Thanks, everyone.